morning, small players. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Pre-Market Scanning. Yesterday we had quite the day. A lot of stocks ended up moving after the bell and really throughout the entire day. So we were pretty much trading the entire day, which is always super fun because trading is not the same at every hour of the market being open. The bell is, the first 10 minutes of the bell are the probably most difficult because there's the most volatility and the most volume. So the moves can be very sharp and the market can quickly move either in your direction or against you. So oftentimes I tell our beginner students to just sit those 10 minutes out and observe. So they don't panic and think that trading is impossible, because those first 10 minutes could make you feel like trading is impossible. And practice on paper if you're ready to practice with fake money, but don't try and force yourself to trade at that time because that's the most difficult time. That's where most institutional orders come through, etc. So there's a lot of volume and a lot of volatility. As traders, we know volatility presents opportunities, so we like volatility, but too much volatility too soon for new traders can just completely spook them out of trading. Okay, and then as the day goes on, it gets a little easier, but the moves are a little smaller, which is fine. If you have a 5% move instead of a 20% move in 5 minutes, that's still a good enough move. Okay, so the first stock on the scanner is BVXV, which we've traded, I think, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. You guys saw when I opened the chart, it was all messy with all the with all the levels we had drawn out the last time we were trading it. So right now we can see that once we finally broke below VWAP, shorts really attacked it. So we can potentially expect them to start squeezing on a break above VWAP. However, where's VWAP 3.5? However, the important thing to note is that yes, here 351. The important thing to note is that VWAP has now descended, right? So if they entered on 377, they might not be ready to start closing out at 355 because they're still in profit territory. So we might have to wait until break above 376 for them to really start squeezing out. So we'll set both alerts. This stock has the most volume on the scanner this morning, so it's probably going to be our top watch. So we can try this trade above VWAP, and then with opening a starting position with less shares, and then if we break above this level, add some shares. The high of day is 5, so I like that because there's plenty of room to high of day. So let's see if we have an entry here to high of day. That's almost 30% room for the stock to move. So that's good. That's what we're always interested in. These two levels would be profit takings before. And then if we break above this level 4.2 or this high of the scan was 4.3. So somewhere there, we'll see when we get this sort of volume candle of increase. We can add more because that can start a short squeeze. Okay, so let me add it on the scanner, BVXV. Add it on the watch list. Okay, the next one is LVO. I do not remember ever seeing the stock. It might be new, or it might just have never popped up on scanner, but I can with a degree of certainty say I've never traded this before. But anyway, here are the levels that we see, and similar thing, I'm just going to create an alert for break above VWAP on this one. And just out of curiosity, I want to see when this stock came into existence. Okay, so in 2018. No, it's not even 2018. This is just a 3-year chart, so that's how far back it goes. But it has been around, and these sort of moves here, the moves that our scanner would have picked up. So maybe at some point in our lives we traded it. I just really do not remember the stock. So anyway, I'm gonna mark the levels on the daily chart since we're here anyway. 325. Okay, that's that for LVO. I can add that here too, and then I can just remove the ones from yesterday that the volume's still low on. I'll leave. I will leave AVCT and MBOT. We traded these yesterday. They had a lot of big moves. They're not currently on scanner, but they might pop out later. So let's just, this is AVCT, so let's just do the charting real quick on this. Okay, and this one's also very interesting. There's no entry for us this time, but perhaps if it gives a bounce here on 2.5 or VWAP, that could be an entry for a ride towards the next levels of resistance. It's a little choppy. There's a lot of resistances, as you guys can see, but still plenty of room for it to move, just a little more advanced trade. Then we have MBOT. This one was very interesting pre-market. We traded it quite a lot, and then in the market hours, it sort of, you know, really got destroyed by shorts. And then you guys know, wait, let me get this. You guys know we talk about it, right? If these stocks get destroyed on Bell, don't discount them, because if there's that many short sellers, you just determine where they could have entered, and then you trade the squeeze. So there was a little bit of squeeze that we traded, but then it was flat for the majority of the day until literally right before the closing bell. This breakup of we were finally squeezed. There were 3 fake outs before, so it was a little frustrating of a trade. To be completely honest with you, because it was so hot in the pre-market. I was expecting so much of it, but it really didn't deliver quite a lot. But anyway, removing the drawings, it's flat this morning, so I am not even going to bother. I'm going to remove it from the watch list, but let me just see where shorts really sort of picked up. Yes, I'm going to set an alert for break above 8.5, and if it does break above 8.5, Thinkorswim will let me know, and then I can come back and worry about trading it. But until then, well, actually, I'm not going to remove it from the watch list yet because the alerts don't work pre-market, and it's only 8:20. I can remove it later. Okay, let's go back on the list. So we have SPRB next. Let me remove the old drawings here. Okay, this is a very interesting chart. At the moment, it's below all indicators. So you guys know I don't like to trade those, but we can set the levels and prepare for some action later in the day. It could possibly find bottom here. It was big resistance here before, and it's sort of consolidating now, so could potentially find bottom. But for people wanting to trade a reversal trade, that could be a valid setup. For me, I will wait for break above VWAP. How shocking. You guys know it's I like to trade squeezes. The only reversals I really trade are EMA 20 bounces on a 5-minute chart, but here EMA is so close to VWAP, it wouldn't really provide for a trading opportunity. But anyway, here are the lower levels of support and resistance it could potentially respond to for people that like to trade reversals below indicators. Nothing wrong with those setups. We have 2 senior traders in the chat room that trade them every day, pretty much. That's their main setup. So it's a very valid setup. It's just a matter of what you should keep a trade journal so that you know what you're better at, what comes more naturally to you. This one is RELI, another stock we traded yesterday. I like this EMA 20 line because it's right at the high of the day of yesterday, 592. So it would be a very good level for a reversal trade if it ever came back down there. Then this level of 6.4 seems to be a good support level. VWAP is ascending. It could get there, so we could trade a 6.4 bounce also on this. And that gives us a nice risk reward to this level here and to high of day, and then to 675, which is psychological level and would be my third profit taking on that trade. So that's fine there. Very interesting. I see the volume, so I like that. Then we have BBIO. Oof. And this one could be a dead cat bounce setup. Those normally work, I want to say, within like first half an hour of the morning and then sort of die a slow death. We just need to see what's going on here. Okay, so it's forming a 5-minute flag. The first flag was good. This one, this is a fake breakout. So trickier to trust this flag because we had a fake out. But this level of 12 is a psychological level. It also was resistance before, and EMA 20 is almost there. So I would trade a 12 bounce on this. Try and do a squeeze. It has a lot of resistances close together, as you can see, but it's a stock that we've traded in the past. Out here, the price target from 88 to 24, drop from 88 to 24. That's tough. Okay, now we have a HPI. I'm going to remove the alert from some other time we were trading it. This one again, below all indicators, nothing to see here for me yet. These are the levels. Break above 6.9 could trigger a squeeze. The problem is VWAP is very close and it's descending, so by the time it breaks it could get even closer. So we can trade a break above VWAP on this. And then these have lower volume, so we can just disregard them for now. Okay, that's it, you guys. I'm going to go back to the chat room to trade with the team, and I hope to see you guys there. If you scroll down in the description, our website's there, smallplayers.com/programs. You can just click trade with us and join us in the chat room. We do this analysis all day long and give you all of our entries and exits ahead of time. See you there.